Now then, this took a bit longer than I had anticipated. But it's all gonna be worth it. I swear. Also helps me achieve long film standing goals, so not a bad choice, if I might say so. Now then, we're gonna set this up relatively quickly. Everything actually works with me here. Strange things. Which is telling me something is new, and I can do it. I have no idea how to do it, but I'll find it out. Oh, there's still Kronos, being the first. Welcome. I'm feeling a bit better now. But I feel a bit better now. Because I've decided today to stay pretty much in bed. Rolling around and doing nothing. I haven't done that in a while. Now I'm actually feeling better. It's worth it. It is worth it in the end. Now, since Christian was so nicely reminding me that that is still a thing, I'm going to indulge myself a little bit. Haven't done that in a while. And working on a nice little project that I, technically speaking, still own. Well, let's not go there, shall we? Make a new playlist for that while we're at it, so that it gets into the right little thing, and then we wait for this to load, and then it's gonna be interesting. Oh, hello there, little Snowy. How am I doing? Actually, surprisingly much better. I have decided this whole fucking day to spend in bed, basically, doing nothing, eating some healthy soup, and now I'm feeling reasonably better. Basically I got out of the bed at like 6 in the evening, and I was like, wow, this is so fucking much better. And since this was so much better, I was reminded that, well, suffering and pain has been quite the companion, but at least it reminded me of a nice little series. Now you're kidding me. Well then. A good start. I haven't missed much. Just saying that I'm feeling surprisingly much better. Slept a lot today. Stayed in bed a lot today. Feeling better now. Lots better. I have a comment on YouTube apparently. Thanks, smartphone. You could have told me that. Not now. I'll have a look at that. Nobody say don't engage with people that engage with me. Now we're gonna make this phone silent so it doesn't annoy me, because you see, even I claim to be more professional than Chris. I can know how to silence my phone, so that I don't get called in the middle of a stream. Now, let me start the game and indulge myself, shall we? Let's see if this actually works. It should. Oh, that's loud. That's very loud. Shouldn't be that loud. I'll have to play with the settings a bit. Yeah, trying to get the hang of War Thunder. War Thunder. What a classic. What a classic indeed. Haven't played it in a while. The grind at the higher ranks. I remember that. I remember being so frustrated that I was like, fuck that. I'm not gonna play with my account anymore. I'm gonna say screw it. And I started a new account. Play with the lower ranks. Just with the lower ranks. Depends how late this is gonna go. I'm planning to do at least 2 hours of this. Because it's a nice thing to remember. Also, it gives me a nice little break from Christian. Okay, let's not say we're not taking anything positive away from that. Oh come on, the last 2 days with the snow I played practically Victoria 3. To be fair, I added a lot of anime to it. Indeed. It's indeed upon us, isn't it? I shall give you some dimensional merch. Hey, I never claimed I didn't play this game in the past. I actually have over 200 hours in one of the titles at least. To be fair, that was kind of forced upon me. But after you played so fucking long, you kind of reach the point that's like, you know what? It's actually not that bad. Look at that. Oh, you can met some actual goddesses and not Christian. Oh, that's a lot more pleasant to my eyes. Oh, that's so much more pleasant for my eyes. Ah, good times, good times. Now let me find out how much playtime have I actually invested in this one. Yeah, sure now, thank you. Let me see. Just a mildly 117 hours at that point. That's nothing. Oh, don't worry. What actually have I done? I have done 1 cycle, 2 cycles. That's not much. That explains why I'm missing so many achievements though. I'm pretty sure I have all of the achievements for the one before that. Pretty sure. How does it look with DLCs? I have a lot of DLCs. Okay, they're missing it though. That's strange. Okay. First, let's play around with the settings, shall we? Make this a bit more silent, because this game blowing my fucking ears out here. That's not something I need in my life, right about now. Japanese, of course. I'm gonna weep about it. I'm gonna weep about it. Favorite speed. What I did. Don't have a minimap, that just fucking annoys me. Borderless sounds very good. Give me a controller. I'm not gonna play around with that at fucking all. Now then, Ekman. This is basically the beginning of the cycle, isn't it? So yeah, we're just gonna play New Game Forbidden and I'm gonna continue playing this save game, I suppose. I'm pretty sure I was working towards the true end at some point. Pretty sure. Well, let me take a look at the achievements around. Do I have the true end yet? Probably not. Normal good ending. Nope. I don't. It means we can safely play game now. How do I get an achievement for that game? I'm pretty sure I quite literally just showed that I played over 117 hours of it. Like, here, let me give you an achievement for playing the game. Let me look it up. You choose to start the game. Here's your reward. Thanks. Thank you very much. Okay, now let's see what I get from all of these fucking DLCs. Healing items, all the nonsense, don't care. We are all of the characters. What else do I get? Oh yeah, that event. I remember that. Anything else? Yeah. You told me so, game. Thank you. That's nice. Now you get an intro. Enjoy your intro. Look, it's another dimension. Isn't that nice? Yes, there are only 4 of them, and that is more than enough. Nobody asked for Christians to get involved for good reasons. Long time no see, actually. Yes, we know. The one that shouldn't even be around any longer because the guy is long gone from that particular market. Now that I think about it, I wanted to introduce this. I should have started with the first one, shouldn't I? Nah.
まだ記憶に新しい犯罪神と呼ばれる存在がゲーム業界そのものを滅ぼさんとした事件の際にも4つの国は力を合わせかろうじてこれを退けることに成功した。それからわずかな時が流れ ゲーム業界は再びかつての平和な姿を取り戻している。
Which basically for Neptune means lazing around and doing shit
だ
all.
がその平和も長く続くことはな
What is
か
an
った。
viral open admission there?
今まさに女神同士の新たな戦いが幕を開けようとしている。
Actually surprising how peaceful everything is, considering that these CPUs are having a tendency to get railed up rather easily. Well, the nation somewhat managed to exist. Isn't it nice? Now then, where do we start? Oh yeah, there. Like, goddammit.
てめえなんかに好き勝手させてたまるかよ。少しは楽しませてくれるかしらね。光栄に思いなさい。私と戦えることを。
A bit unfair having a 3-on-1.
少しだけ相手をしてあげるわ。かかってきなさい。思いっきり行くぜ。
Oh, I found out decided to kill itself. That's
気
nice.
だらけよ。やってせいくらえ。真っ二つにしてあげるわ。
Ah, yes, I remember that start.
相手が悪かった。はっ
Very anime. Very pleased. Very pleased
くらい
indeed.
なさい。はっ
Where's my pipe? I need some good old partial pipe smoke for that.
とどめはもらうわ。こんな攻撃。やここで果てていただきます。消え去りなさい。
Yeah, just a tiny bit unfair. Don't you hate it when it happens in games? I'm like, okay, let's play a game. Everybody immediately goes after you.
いよいよ年貢の納め時ですわよ。パープルハート。いいえ、ネプテューヌ。不活だったわ。まさかあなたたち3人が手を組むなんて。
Actually, kind of surprising, to be fair.
こういう時は一人ずつ頭数を減らすのがセオリーじゃない？
特にてめえは最後に残しとくと厄介だからな。真っ先に死んでもらうぜ。
Fair point.
こんな時にネプギアがいてくれれば。あの時私が見捨てたりしなければ。今さら後悔しても遅えんだよ。さあ覚悟しやがれ。ご
Very
安心
dramatic.
なさい。なぶり殺すような真似はいたしませんから。
How nice of you.
一瞬で楽にして差し上げます。
とどめは私がもらうけどね。負けない。
But in Green Heart
たと
really
え
has
あ
some
な
nice
たたち
tits.
3人が相手だとしても私は勝利してみせる。
Ooh, do we get a battle tutorial now?
油断はしない。
Yes,
本
we
気
do.
で行くわ。
Good. Allows me to actually remember how to play this game. Wow, I have nothing in here. I'm used to having a lot more. I can't even switch this off, can I? Okay. Who am I gonna hit? You know what?
クロ
You.
スコンビネーション。
いつでもいけるぜ。
Those numbers are disgustingly low. Let's do it again, shall we? How much damage have I done to you?
クロスコンビネーション。
Really not enough.
程度かよ。この程度かよ。覚悟ができてる。あなたにはここで果てていただきます。
Yeah, it's gonna hurt. Better. The numbers got a lot better all of a sudden. And all of my stats are going down. Well, I have a distinct feeling I'm not supposed to win
クロ
this.
スコンビネーション。
For some mystical reason.
これがラステーションの女神の本気よ。
I feel like I will distinctly lose. Oh, disgusting.
覚悟ができてる。
いつでも行けるわ。
Got some items? No. Of course not.
私たちの邪魔をしないで。
Let's continue doing what we have been doing.
程度かよ。いつでもいけるぜ。これが
Okay, you can just
ラステーションの
infinitely
女
do
神の
that.
本気よ。
I forgot about that. That's not very nice of you. You could even so go so far as to say it's a bit cheaty. You're not supposed to be able to use your fucking ultimate skills all the time. It's not fair.
ネプコさんがログアウトしました。
Yep.
こんなところで私は終わってしまうというの。
I mean, against those odds, pretty much, yeah. It always sucks to lose at games, doesn't it? Bam, dead. Well, that was a short game.
負けた。
一人脱落です。
Very animal, very pleasing.
このまま
I
勝利
am
は
pleased indeed.
私がいただきますわ。
何言ってるのよ。ネプテューヌさえ消せばあなたたちなんて敵じゃないんだから。もうずるいよ。3人で寄って集まってこんなの卑怯だってば。人聞きが悪いわね。たまたま3人の利害が一致しただけよ。
人徳とか日頃の行いというものはこういう時に返ってきますのよね。
Yes, nobody gangs up on you. You've probably done something wrong or very right, depending.
だから私も一緒にやりたいって言ったのに。ごめんね、ネプギア。このゲーム4人用なんだよ。ネプギアの順番だったのにあなたが無理やり割り込んだのが悪いのよ。
Oh, police strategy. I had these games for far, far longer than that. Did I actually get the first one, actually? Let's see. Does it tell me when I got this? Somewhere? Probably not. Decades, I wanna say, but that's probably not. I don't think they're decade old yet.
少し待ってて。
Maybe
すぐ
a
に私が
decade?
勝って終わらせる
Maybe
から。
a decade, yeah.
それじゃあもう一勝負だよ。勝ち逃げされたんじゃプラネティウーヌの女神の名が廃るってもんだよ。ネクストラウンド。
And your game is broken.
試合が始まりませんわね。それに
パープルハートだけ表示されていて、
Oops, I
私
got
た
it
ち
here.
のキャ
Please
ラ
didn't
が
try
ど
to
こに
learn
も
from
いない
Chris
わ。
Whispers. Never.
ネプテューヌ、
There's no wisdom to be held there. Which is the whole reason I get really annoyed when he's like, nah, I'm totally going to dimension merge over there. No, please don't.
何もしてないってば。
Please
キャラ
don't.
クターで私を選択した後に
Also, stop
パ
calling
ッ
yourself
ド
the
ル開始
goddess,
ボタンを押
please.
しただけだってば。
The finding good memories I had.
ならバグかしら。このゲーム私も持ってるけどこんなモードは見たことないわ。
No.
それにこの場所ってダンジョンのように見えないかしら。
Well, somebody must have reused some fucking
ダンジョンに見えるわ。
map data.
でも
開発中に間違って別のモデルデータが混じってしまったのか、それとも
Hey, wouldn't that be
今後
shocking?
のアップデートファイルが
Considering what game we're playing and how much they tend to reuse their own fucking assets. I mean, to be fair, if you have a good set of assets, why not use them again?
ネプテューヌ、
You can get a long way
操
with
作は
that.
できませんの？
Probably not.
さっきから動かそうと思って。
そうですか。ゲーマーとして探索できるものならこの場所が何なのかを解き明かしたかったのですが。
Hello there, Lemon. It is indeed animal as fuck. Well,
それなら
after I had
デバイスがありますよ。
feeling a bit sick, I had spent the whole day, because today was actually a holiday, a national holiday, quite nice, in bed. I woke up and was like, since Christian reminded me also nicely that hyperdimension Neptunia is a thing, I was like, yes, let's indulge myself a bit and torture everybody else while I'm at it. Why don't I? Which is why we're starting somewhere right fucking in the middle of this whole series. Because I never went around to finishing what I had originally planned to do. Yeah, I would have played it at some point, I just put it kind of forward. It is on my list of games I wanted to play.
ネプギアかっこ仮って。
Not necessarily though finish it completely, because that would take a long time. Last time I tried to finish one of these games completely, it took me over 200 hours, and I'm not really in a position where I can just invest that amount of time and grind.
ヘッドマウントコントローラ
Oh,
た
yeah,
だの
that.
ヘッドマウント型のディスプレイのように見えるけど、何が違うの？
That's special because Neptunia made it. Oh no, don't worry. It actually has gameplay.
それは
But it does draw from the visual novel
ゲ
aspect
ームの中に
for
ダイブ
its
させるこ
storytelling.
とができるという夢のようなデバイスですの？
Yes, it does. It basically sort out without all of the, you know.
とあるゲーム記者の
As
方
a
から
nonsense.
勧められたネトゲがモチーフのラノベに感化されて、ちなみに当然ながら対応ソ
You
フ
have
ト
to
が
love
ないの
Neptunia
で、
account. I
どの
read Sword
ハ
Art
ード
Online.
も
Now
ど
I'm
の
gonna
ソフト
create a
も
fucking
取りやすい
headset.
ようにコントローラー
That
側のシ
idea.
ステムを組んであります。なのでこのコントローラーを使えばバグっていようが強制
They
的
can
に
be
ゲーム
really
の
good.
中に介入できるん
And I
です。
don't really dislike that sort of storytelling. But since this is basically the beginning, we're gonna get the tutorial for dungeon exploring and stuff like this relatively soonish. Noah, where have you been the last game? Have you forgotten?
ネプギアのメカ好きは清純キャラの可愛さをお楽しみいただくため、邪魔にならない程度の差し障りのないメカ好きだったのに、どうしてこうなった？
Overlooked by her guardian, I suppose.
もしかして前作のリバース2で新たに追加されたルートでユニちゃんとあれを共同作業しちゃったせい？
You have to love this game. Very first fucking scene is like, let's completely ignore any walls. Walls will be damned. We're like, yes, let's talk about the past game, shall we? I do love it when a character is self-aware. Like, oh yeah, it's probably because of that. Otherwise, I would have to go through the trouble of explaining to you that the last game, Neptunia, was actually protagonist.
ってことは、このお話ってあのルートから派生する話だったの？
No, don't worry, it's just the intro.
知らないわよ、そんなこと。あと勝手に私の妹を巻き込まないで。
ネプギアちゃん、その装置でのダイブ、私にさせてもらえないかしら？
That's probably not a good idea.
でもこれ今朝完成したばかりなので、まだ動作テストしていないから、いきなり誰かにお願いするわけには。
Good question why she would bring it up then. Well, but in the true spirit of an engineer, it's like, we'll never know. Why don't we just try?
そうですか。でしたら
Bep.
何？いきなり何？
See? You just have to find a willing participant.
何してるんですか？
ちょうど画面に出ているのはパープルハートですし、ネプテューヌなら主人公補正で大丈夫なはずですわ。
It is rather advantageous to be the
なん
protagonist.
という理由。
Yes.
何かあって
I
も
mean, it
私
works.
知らないから
Not only in
ね。
games, it works in anime too. And in most novels, actually. Being the protagonist does come with a set of advantages.
起動ボタンは
Beep. And now we get a dungeon.
ちょっといきなり何すんのさ、ベール。あ、でもこれはこれで新感覚で面白いかも。なるほど、ここがゲームの中か。
Yes, I'm sure it's a whole new experience for you.
ダイブ成功ですわ。
よかったけど、ずいぶん間抜けないよね。見た目は女神化しているのに、性格や口調はネプテューヌのまん。あ、本当だ。これ女神化した後の体だよ。
Yes, it's nice, isn't it?
よいしょー、これまた新感覚だ。キャッホーイ。
違和感ありまくりね。ネプテューヌ、気持ちだけでも女神化できないの？
できるかどうかわからないけど、ちょっと試してみるね。
これでどうかしら？
Better.
ダメ元で言ってみただけなのに、まさかできるなんて。
けどこれで違和感はなくなったわ。
ええ、この通り動かせるわ。
やった、お姉ちゃんに褒められちゃった。
けどさすがに常時この姿だと疲れるわ。
And who would want to work hard at the start of the
や
game,
っ
of
ぱりこ
course.
の姿が一番楽でいいよね。女神化を解除できるの？
当然ですわ。このゲームには女神化システムも実装されているのですから。もう
What a
何で
nice
も
system
あ
to have
る
in the
ね。
game. A transformation system.
それじゃあ気楽ないつもの姿に戻ったところで、
Hey, tutorial time. Treasure, save point, harvest point. Learn the points. Press the A button when you find them. Oh well, I guess the X button everyone, but there's an event point. Thanks, game. I know. game is like, do you know the basics of combat in your average dungeon? No. Oh yeah, forgot. There's a tendency to comment on that. Let's not do that too often. That will get tiresome soonish. Now then. Time to collect some things and be happy about it. Look, it's an actual game. With actual gameplay. Now. Can I do... Oh yeah, I forgot. What is the right one for this? This is for the guard breaking, isn't it? It is. That works better. Not really. Can I actually do it? Yeah, I should probably do something about the sound. Because this game is fucking loud even in my ears. I have no need to scream. Let's make it a bit more quiet, shall we? No, I already made it fucking quiet, now that I look at it. Let's make this. Will you... hide it? Not really. Let's make it a bit quieter here, and a bit away from the music, shall we? Then we're gonna play around with our other settings, because we're just that good. Okay, it should make it a bit more bearable. We'll see. Better to my ears at least. And then, Michi. It feels like I haven't played this in quite a long while. But yes. I guess in some cases I just don't really consider somebody streaming their games. Like, nobody would ever come up with this crazy idea of streaming our game, so why the fuck would we bother? Like, okay, do I have a map? Yes, I have a map. Very good. It's the borderless window. Yeah, that is something that really gets to me. Just give me my fucking borderless window, please. I mean, luckily enough, most modern games actually have that now, but old games really don't go out of the way to help you. Hey, more damage! This is nothing. There's a nice thing about this game is that you can level really far. All the way up to level 999 if you so desire. Oh, but there's also when you boot it out, getting into stream gonna make you bleed. Indeed, no good reason. Just quite enough that I actually now don't get any bleed. That is a good start. Ooh, a boss monster. Oh, thanks for clarifying that it has never been seen in the whole series yet. Which is technically speaking a lie, because if it's here, then it is in your series now, isn't it? Don't lie to me. They break the fourth wall all the time. Most of the stories basically, or most of the dialogues basically, either fourth wall breaking or memeing. Basically. Now, of course, since we're basically in the third game in the series and not in the first game, some things story-wise might go over your head, yes. But you know, you can indulge. Actually, you can play this game relatively quickly. You only need to be like level 80 to beat the last boss. But of course that would not be satisfying now, would it be? You want that perfect score, you want to have all of the plans developed, you want to have all of the materials, you want to have everything, don't you? In which case, well, be happy peppy, because that is going to take you, even for the first game, roughly 110, 20 hours or so. Good times indeed. Why not? that kind of horror premise does exist, yes, yes. It's called Sword Art Online. We've been there. We've seen it. Actually, it's been quite a while since that was a thing, isn't it? Hmm.
ということですからライトですわよ。ああ、もうこんなに焼けたよ。
Yes, that's basically all we know. Attack spamming. Echt the mode of operations here. Yes, I know. I know, game. Skills requiring SP. Activating HDD. Because you know. Ooh, yeah, you actually have in-game little achievements like that. Which does help because it gives you stat bonuses and a lot of stats. No, these are just normal monsters, so we're gonna beat the living shit out of them, as I did before. No real reason to do anything else. Okay, now I can hit all of you. How nice of you. Tutorial levels, I do love it. I like, be careful, it's dangerous. Yep. So now we know that they are monsters.
どうしたんですの、ネプギアちゃん。まさかやっぱりうまくデータが取れていなかった。いえ、データはしっかり取れていて、もうじれったいわね。相手の正体が分かったなら早く教えなさいよ。実はどうやら相手はウイルス生命体らしい。
Oh, the smart heroes.
ウイルスって
Who sleeps
あの
in? Yeah.
コンピューターウイルスとかの
That can't be helped. Sleep is important. Very important thing.
はい。どうしてそんな生物がいるのか。
Don't worry, I am sure that we'll get more opportunities to hang out. Basically every day anyway. One of the advantages of being around all the time. But don't worry too much about it. Don't ignore your sleep schedule for me. That would be rather counterproductive, to put it mildly. I know that feeling. Sometimes it just feels like a waste, eh? Oh, especially if you have something you want to play, for example. Yep, me too. Actually, no. Tomorrow is... I'm pretty sure tomorrow's a school day, isn't it? Because, you know, thanks to the nice dual study system for apprentices we have around Germany, we have part school, classical school, and part practical. It's tomorrow's a school day. Surprisingly tiring in a whole nother way, interestingly enough. Pissed off. But I've crushed my game. Yes, that's an anger that is quite easy to understand. But the leader of a nation would get an allowance, it's a whole nother aspect, but let's not go there. I mean, to be fair, excuse me, if I were the fucking leader of a nation and I would make bank, like a bitch, and lots of money would go to my Swiss bank account, I'd probably be also buying mini games, just for the fucking hell of it. Look at me, I have went back actually, from leading a whole store to just being a little apprentice. Such downgrade. But hey, I get some nice qualifications at the end of it, which is the plan. I want to earn enough money so I can actually buy all the games I want to play them. Have you found the boss monster? They have refurbished PCs. The young nice keyboard from the do. Not the worst, but I'd imagine, as long as it pays well, very important. A bit unfair, but well, I've indulged in some good old-fashioned unjustified revenge. Oh, don't attack me! I'm innocent! Just with my items. Listen, you get sent if you don't have a job. Well, That sucks. Strange actually, it sounds like the sort of business that could potentially make a nice money. There must be a market for that. Indeed. It's always better to have a job than no job. I mean, I've done some very basic bitch jobs in my time, just to pass time between one actual good job and the next. I don't know. Better that than the alternative. Every single day of the week. That's actually a good question. How much bonus money do I actually get? Technically speaking, none, because I'm an apprentice. But some companies actually do give some. Around November, basically. So Christmas money. Wonder if I will get some. Oh, that would be very helpful. Quite a few things I want to buy on my backlist now at this point, so, you know, I would kinda prefer that. You sure all right? Deep deep deep. Oh, there's an edge. Oh, feel the power of the edge. And easy to forget, but yes, at this point in time you can actually get that, so yeah. You can get something. That's right. I do like that whole having some small little in-game achievement thing. And well, that actually is pretty nice. And welcome back. Oh yes, you can't. I forgot about you. Disgusting creature. Well, more so disgusting for what it stands for, to be fair. Don't worry about what it is supposed to be. It is just disgusting. We need to crush it immediately. Okay. Accidents happen. Not that you actually did anything for that, mind you. I mean, I suppose that box that strategy to use, you know, you have one opponent, and just on top of them. Look at that! There are some good anime out, I can tell you. Actually, pretty sure last season wasn't bad, anime-wise. There were at least 2 or 3 decent ones. Yeah, she was not too bad either, I think. Now then, if we're now nice and big, we're going to continue doing the same thing we did before, because we're not getting any damage any longer. And to it. Well, to be fair, you're supposed to be a goddess. You should be strong. Yeah, just do it again. I'm really not afraid. Just flying around, going like me. Yeah, actually people are really hyped for that. Honestly, it doesn't look bad. But, I'll see. Ah, the Cyberpunk one, the Edge runners. Took me a while to get into that, honestly, because I don't really trust, well, those newcomers. I mean, were you really expecting any surprises there? I guess it had its nice moments. or 2 or 3, and that basically was it. The music was pretty cool though. I do like the idea of including more actual music and songs. That was pretty damn smart. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, come on, were you really trusting that to be good? Actually, let me take a quick look. What would be... Where the fuck did I put that window? What do we have actually? What do we have in store? Oh yeah, that doesn't really change much. Oh yeah, Arknights actually gets an anime this season. First episode was kinda neat. If you played the game before, probably even better. I've not, so the animation was pretty cute. -1. Oh yeah, that one with the Beast Tamer. That was... I read a few chapters of the manga in one time. Kinda cute, but really, really too generic, honestly. Yeah, what else do we have? There's some more perverted ones, but that's okay. Little Chainsaw Man. Oh yeah, that one with the I wanna be the shadow person behind everything evil. That's kinda cute. That's a new concept. Any fucked up anime? How about School Days? It's always a good starter for fucked up. The classic in fucked up, basically. Higurashi. If you wanna play some, if you liked watching Higurashi, why not play the visual novels? With the graphical pictures, you can actually look at the characters now. And if you like Higurashi, watch Umineko. Because it's from the same people. I sacrificed my super rare ticket to summon my pre-order exclusive DLC item. Stop it! Yeah, then go and enjoy some Umineko. Also, enjoy the visual novel of it. Actually speaking, it's a sound novel, isn't it? Pretty neato. If you have really too much time on your hands, because that takes forever to get through. But pretty good. No, what else? What was that one called? With the Undying Lady. That also was pretty damn fucked up. I don't remember it off the top of my head though. Let's see. I wanna go for some attacks, yes. Maybe not a bad idea. That's one of the problems of engaging with Japanese stuff. It's like, okay, that's nice and all. I would really like to learn more about your product, but I can't read fucking sketches. Oh, then you're gonna die. I don't think I have any ultimate skills, do I, at the moment available to me? Oh, kind of saddening. That's a problem. We're just that good. Stop playing MOBAs and play some action games, you little creature, and you'll learn the truth. The true power of fucking grinding for fucking hours. And this game is a very nice example of how much grind you can put into a game if you just want to. I'll show you once we get access to the venue. Oh yeah. Don't even... it's one of the greatest drawbacks of being in Germany when it comes to Steam. Lots and lots of projects actually get blocked around here. Like, that looks interesting. Actually looks kinda, you know, like something for the more horny mind. Let me click on that. Click, this project is not available in your region. Well, fuck you too. Thanks. I really hate that. Really, really do. That's a waste of time and energy, honestly. Bastards. In Germany's case, it's mostly because, as you might have realized, Steam has no age verification, basically. If I go to the store, I can click on anything, and there's I'm just there. Since nobody can make sure that some poor teenager can't see some, I don't know, furry porn, I guess. Let's take that as an example, why not? It's the first that came to mind, because I just recently saw some pop-out on the fucking Steam store. Now, since you can just click on that and get overwhelmed with the evil of furry porn, which is evil to be fair, but alas, let's assume so that he was going there specifically for that. We can't have that now, can we? It's not like you can just go to fucking Google, type in giant fucking tits and get more porn than you could ever watch in a lifetime. That's not a problem, mind you. But if Steam does it, that's a problem. And so Germany was like, hey, Steam, stop that. Make sure they verify the age. And Steam was like, I'm a fucking millions upon millions of dollars worth of company. I'm not gonna give a shit about one country. I'm just gonna block you then. Which they did. Now we have this shit. And it isn't even working completely. I can get some porn games, if I wanted to. Not really my taste most of the time, but I could. Ah, pain in the fucking ass. No, the game is broken. Oh, welcome back, strategy. I haven't missed much. Just bitching in the morning about a bit about region logs, which should be a thing of the past. Really a thing of the past. Because, you know, I hated that when that was a console thing, where it's like, okay, there's a cool game in America, I really would like to play it. Can't, because my console is fucking European. Oh, fuck you too. Jesus Christ, fuck you too. Yes, but you still lost your game. Another game heroically lost to time. Pretty much this would be the main reason I would ever consider getting myself some VPN nonsense, because fuck that shit. Region logs should be a thing of the past, like the whole HAL NTSC nonsense. Oh, how I hated that. Fuck's sake, you could have solved all of these problems so fucking easily, but you didn't. You know, you let it fucking run for fucking eternity. You were why people went to the PC for their gaming needs. And now we have that shit on PC. Wipes me up to no end, honestly. But in this case, Steam was not about to change their system just because Germany bitched. Germany wouldn't just stop bitching because it's fucking Germany, of course. They're gonna continue bitching at you with legal nonsense for eternity if they need to. Mostly because, you know, take the average age of your politicians and then think about it. Do these people actually understand what a fucking game is? Probably not. Have they ever played any games? Probably not. Some of these people, I feel like, still remember the fucking war. The last big war, sure. Yeah, I really don't feel like paying for that. I want to play my games, but I don't really feel like paying extra for that because I actually can't. I can't afford it. Meh. Well, I mean, if you use the VPN and then you use your official Microsoft account for that, that's still kind of not the smartest move, I suppose. That point, let's keep playing, shall we? Oh, another Mario Party, eh? Always fun. Yeah, just accept that. If somebody wants to drone strike you, you will at least get some fireworks in the distance. And back to gaming. Actually, where's my mouse still at? Move away, mouse. You're not needed.
入れ直してきますね。ほら、ぼーっとしてないで早く早く。
What a nice life of indulgence.
そんじゃ再生いくよ。
Snacks, drinks, games. Sounds pleasant, doesn't it?
ほら、勝手に始めるんじゃないわよ。私は少し休憩するわ。体力がありませんわね。私はまだまだ何十時間でもいけますわよ。
Yes, but then again, if you want to hide something, logging into your account is probably not a good idea. Why the fuck would you do that?
皆さん、いい加減にしてください。ネプ？何？どうしたの、イース？
Actually, it's surprisingly of a double standard. People claim to be very, very concerned about their data being misused. On the other hand, they freely give their data to everyone who even so much as asks. The amount of data Facebook has accumulated is probably amazing at this point. And people are not seeing any problem with that. The amount of information shared is amazing. On the other hand, they bitch and moan about, you can't misuse our data. Well, you gave to me freely even more data than I asked of you. Why wouldn't I use that? What idiotic double standard.
いきなり大声を張り上げて心臓に悪いですわ。大声くらい張り上げ
I mean, you know, the very moment you use Google, it's over anyway. Yes, the big companies will all claim, no, we would never misuse your data. It will only collect very small amounts that we absolutely need for services to run. Yes, and I'll believe that fucking pigs can fly to the moon and have a fucking base up there. Amazon too. Amazon should have... I don't even want to imagine what sort of servers you'd need to host all the fucking data they have at this point. Indeed. Actually, around here you could get the full name, phone number, and in some cases even the address, just from the fucking phone book. No problem whatsoever. And now they actually debate about, can we even justify putting the name on somebody's doorbell at this point? Shouldn't we just, you know, take numbers? Not easy to identify numbers? Like, bitch, please. There's a limit to how idiotic you can be. Taking it far too far. Which is a seemingly the trend nowadays, isn't it? You take an idea that is actually not bad, namely that we should have some legalization when it comes to your datas and how they are protected from misuse, then you just crank that up to 11 and go like, yes, let's do that, shall we?
これが落ち着いていられますか。ネプギアさんもネプギアさんです。いそいそとお茶を入れたりお菓子を出したり、そうやって甘やかすから。ごめんなさい。
Work.
まったくネプテューヌさんは仕方ないとしても。
I haven't really googled myself actually. Don't really feel a reason to do so. What would I actually find? I guess would find the store, probably. No, that page is offline, isn't it? The old store, maybe. The very first one we had, maybe that one. How might still be around?
ほら、お姉ちゃんたちこの前の戦いの時に散々な目に遭っちゃったし、
Well, that would give you some traction.
そうだよ、そうだよ。女神にだって休息は必要だよ。あれ以上働かせようなんて労働基準法違
I
反だ
don't
よ。
think there are any goddess labor law standards at this point in
何
time.
年経ったと思ってるんですか。ああ、もう二人とも。
Like, okay, so how long have you taken a break? Well, you know, just a few years to recover from that horrible battle.
今日という今日は女神の心得というものをたっぷりと教え込んであげます。
This screams for a tactical retreat, doesn't it?
ちょっと待ってよ。二人って他の三人は。それではネプテューヌ、私たちは失礼させていただきますわね。
There seems to be lecture in the near future. Let me quickly exit the stage left.
あんまりストワールに迷惑かけるんじゃないわよ。君子危うきに近寄らず。逃げるの早っ。ずるいよ、三人とも。私のこと見捨てるの。黙って聞いてください。いいですか。そもそも女神という。
It's been a while, yes, but don't need to remind me of that. I spent too many hours on you. And your game. Actually, can I get a precise number for that? I should. Library, what do we say? 228 hours. Okay. Of me a few days ago. Trust my door and my name on the door. Interesting. Oh yeah, that was it actually took me a second to remember, but that TikTok is a thing, isn't it, with the short little videos, I think? I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of the frame when it comes to most modern things, so... Took me a while to go like, oh yeah, where is that? What is that? Actually, alright. I don't remember I had any sudden visitors like that. When have they just stopped doing that? Interesting. Oh, come on, introduce the other candidates, that would be neato. It's a pretty simple system. You have the four goddesses ruling over the nations, and all of them have, well, little sisters at this point. The candidates. Very cool. Just randomly starts like. I know. Which would be in order, since, you know, Last Station gives it pretty much away. It's basically PlayStation's, well, Sony's PlayStation. Leanbox is Microsoft's Xbox, and Louis is the nation of Nintendo, which leaves you with Neptune's little nation of, well, Sega, which is that even when this first game came out, weren't really into the whole console market any longer. That sounds shady as fuck, yes. More like a mafia thing. Yes, considering that Neptune has a tendency to not do any work if left be. I mean, a quite understandable lookout on mine. It's like, yes, let me just play games for the rest of eternity. And, you know, more glitter. I mean, technically speaking, I have something that could be called a TV. It's not connected to anything at this point. The only thing it actually does is it exists for my consoles. Actually, I have a second one too, an old one, for the old consoles. Because for some mystical reason, you know, trying to get your express cable to connect it to a modern thing sometimes doesn't work because it doesn't have the plug for it any longer. I'm just sitting there like, huh, that's a pain. Yeah, that'd probably be the more reasonable assumption. It's really peaceful because we dealt with the deity of sin last time, didn't we? I'm pretty sure we did. Technically speaking, you fought the most. Good start. Okay. Don't get any closer. Like, yeah, they can get things done. Potentially. Maybe. If they were in the mood for it. I mean, if you're sitting on your legs the whole time and you're sitting just like for an hour, your legs could get somewhat to sleep. Yeah, well, yeah. Fair point, I'd probably do the same. Like, yeah, sure, go ahead. You think it's good? Wouldn't care too much about it, honestly. I mean, at the very moment, at the very earliest, so 10 years back or so, I started the original first, so I was pretty damn well aware that my data would be easily available anyway. Plays the most obvious one. At this point, you know, it's like, meh, go ahead. I don't really have much to lose. Also, if it's entertaining, all the better. Probably. This would also, actually, this would pretty much be my reaction. A person comes like, hey, I know you from the internet. Like, yeah, sure. Have you followed me on Twitch yet? I'd probably go for it just for the hell of it. But it's really not my normal stick, to be fair. I mean, fair point. Life between napping, playing games. Sounds good, doesn't it? Newland. Now we have access to our menu. Oh, isn't that nice? Look at that. Level 1. That's a long way to level 999. Japanese. Just because we can. Let's see here. Oh yeah. Of course you need like 8 different stats for that, plus elemental resistances. Because fuck you, that's fine. And then there's stuff like this. Lily Rags. Which is basically how much your characters like each other. You can get many characters in this game. Like 12, 15 or so. And every single one of them has Lily Rungs with everyone, which you can max out if you want to. It takes fucking forever, I tell you. I did it for the previous game. And I don't think we have plans yet available, which means we can't actually look at that. How saddening. But you can do many things. Yeah, thanks for explaining that. I know. It's 0-0. Jesus Christ, man. It's only 10 minutes to 11. Your clock must be wrong. Just believe me, your clock is wrong. Do I have pictures available to me? I have. Look, you can rewatch all the pictures. Yes. Your clock must be definitely wrong. Don't worry about it. No. We just had a time change, don't you know? We pushed back the clock by 1 hour. Daylight saving, my friend. So it is obviously only 22... Well, 49 on my clock, but 50. I let 50 go. Just embrace the daylight saving hours. Because, well, fuck you. Yes, we did. On the night to last Sunday, from Saturday to Sunday, on 3 o'clock in the morning, the clocks get turned back to 2. Very important. A guinea pig text message. Well, it's a fucking pointless concept anyway, but it exists. And we will take it. Because we can't change it. The whole idea was originally that if we actually change the time so that we can actually make more use of the daylight, we'll save on energy and stuff. It's like, wait, never worked, but we still keep doing it. Ah, sleeping for 7 hours a day, eh? The Nep fan club. I mean, you know, why not? Changing my belief to the goddesses probably is not gonna change much. Gonna be as lazy as fuck about religion as always. Thanks for that helpful tip. Yeah, that's I never really liked the fact that they put that always on the weekend. I mean, I get it, technically speaking, why you would do that. But still, you know, I would rather have that on the normal work day. At least the part where I get an hour more to sleep. Oh yeah, now we get that one. Also does horrible things to your body, because of course your body does not internalize the idea that, you know, now we have a different time immediately. So for the next week or so, you actually have trouble going to sleep at the same hour as you would usually do, because, well, according to your internal clock, it's not time yet, or it has already been time. Fucking annoying. Tires people out for no good reason. All of the equipment. Basically now I get all of the DLC things, to some degree. Now, basic bitch concept. You go into the guild, you take up a quest, you do the quest, you get a reward. In your world, yes, that is quite literally how work works. The real problem is that you're just, you know, used to it. Of course, we all have our internal clocks, some are better. Mine works now with German precision engineering, basically, mostly. At least when it comes to getting up, which is really a pain in the ass, you know. I changed my job, and now I have different wake-up times. But before I always had to save. Basically, I always had to get up at 5, so automatically my body would get awake at 5. Even if I had like 1 hour of sleep, it's 5 o'clock in the morning, bam, time to wake up. Doesn't matter. Getting out of that is painful. Really, really is painful. Let me see what quests we have available. Stop teaching me, I know already. Using a cock. I just have a very weird image in my head how you used that to tell the time, but I know what you're meaning still. Yay for first dungeon! Now, do we get plans yet? No, we don't. We can change around some of the equipment. We don't have any good weapons. Oh yeah. This is... Okay, go with a little bikini though if I wanted to. It gives me more agility. And that gives me the push. No refill, they need to change that. Okay, time for some dungeoneering. Well, probably, considering that you like to stay indoors and play games all the time. Sounds like her, indeed. Yes, those are indeed D-pads. I mean, they're quite literally, you know, visualizations of Sega's past consoles. Of course, they're gonna be game elements. And, you know, pretty obviously. If you look for some, you will find some other things. With the other goddesses too. Well then. I'd imagine so, honestly. If I wanted you to experience the story at full, you would have to start with the first game. Pretty obviously. This is the third one. Basically, you would have to actually experience meeting the goddesses. Understand that Neptune suffers, well, rather regularly actually from amnesia. Has to befriend everybody again. That too. You always start at very low levels. Even though in the past your character has been level 999, so understandable shock. So to put this into context, Neptune has managed to laze around so much that her level not only dropped by a few, she managed to lose 989 levels by just being lazy. It's amazing. I mean, you know, I've heard of level drain in games, of course. You know, it's a thing, always been a thing. God damn it, how can you be so fucking lazy?
ネプギアは1じゃないじゃん。ずるいよ。こんなの絶対おかしいよ。
Looks like she's only level 10. She too was at the highest level.
私もだいぶ下がっちゃったんだよ。ただ少しはお仕事して。
Mm.
てかっても。
No, add another 9 to that.
99まで上げたのに。ネプギアより弱くなってるなんて。
Standard monsters.
このままじゃ。
I mean, technically speaking, since I only finished completely Hyperdimension Neptunia Rebirth 1 on the GOG side, I could probably just get it on Steam and go for all of the achievements again. Ah, good.
大丈夫だよ。もちろん強いお姉ちゃんも。
Digimon.
それにお姉ちゃんが
Gets rooted
本気に
memory.
なればすぐに私なんて
There is indeed a game on the PS1 for that. I remember playing that. It was great. It was great. Jesus, no. I feel like playing that again now. To look if I can get my hands on that. Pretty sure I don't have that any longer. Although I still have a reasonably high amount of PlayStation 1 games. Hey, we finished our first quest. Doodle-doo. But that of course is not enough. Pretty hard to explain this if you actually can't see it, but technically speaking there is things like that. Those are materials. You use those materials to, well, construct plants, basically. And then you get new stuff, new items to buy. All like the other good things. Ah, stop being poisoned. Which is basically the biggest fucking part of the game. As I said, you know, just finishing the story, yeah, it's not really much of a problem. You can get this done at the point you're level 80 or so, if you take some time exploring, that is. Even earlier, technically speaking. Gives herself her own little fanfare. It's like, yes, if the game doesn't give me one, I'll give myself one. And the one on the PS1 was actually really deep, honestly. Had a pretty good system going on. And I like that. I have to look around to see if I can find the original first one, because that one was pretty damn dope. But yeah, that, I write myself a note for that, because I have a tendency to forget that. Digimon PS1, yeah, that should be more than enough of a fucking... enough of a note. Ah, that was such a nice experience once you have leveled high enough that you can just beat them in one hit. Though that's gonna take a while, to be fair. Basically what I'm going to do is I'm gonna be smart about this. I'm gonna play to the part, because, you know, I've already started a new cycle in my little save game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play up to this point, and then I'm just gonna change over, because that is gonna make things a lot easier. I can imagine doing this area just being level... we're done now, 270 or something. Yeah, it was, yes. Yeah. Such a nice and simple combat system. Speedrun of the Digimon World takes 2 hours. Put it on paused. Bam. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it took me longer to finish that. But then again, you know, finishing a game. I mean, as I said, you know, take this game, take Hyperdimension Neptunia. You can finish this in maybe 10-20 hours. If you just go for, I finished the game, go for the normal ending, be done with it, easy enough. Then again, if you play a game like this only just to finish it, with the most minimum amount of work you can invest into it, and you're kind of doing it wrong. I mean, quite literally, the game is 70% grind, basically. If you don't do that, aren't you doing it wrong? The answer is yes, you are. Very, very wrong at that point. Doesn't mean that you can't. I'm just saying that you probably shouldn't, because if you do it, then you're probably in the wrong game for you. But this game isn't special enough already, you know? I have to like some honeymoon for that, to actually enjoy it. Otherwise you're probably not gonna feel very good either way. And even then... I mean, it really makes you wonder what this is with the fucking Japanese and their desire to put grind into their games, but... Why not? It's a lot worse than I have seen in most Western games at the very least. I usually have a lot less to offer. I'll let you both. It's how you do it. And you go out. And then technically speaking you go back in again for at least another 2 times to collect most of the materials, because of course not all of the materials drop immediately. There's a random chance. Because you know, why not? Now we have a plan. Can we now look at the plan menu, please? Immediately tries to slack off again. I mean, technically speaking, we already got some work done. Oh god, Bleach. One of the never-ending ones. I mean, honestly, you can't finish your bloody anime in 24 episodes. I mean, I'm not against another 24 episodes, this is a really good one. Heck, give me another one if you want to, but if you reach about the fucking 1000+ episodes, that's kind of the point where, you know, you should probably have ended at some point. Sheer amount of filler you will need to get that far is amazing. You'd assume so, but just like One Piece has proven, it never really ends. There's no end. And honestly, I'm not willing to sit down and watch 1000+ episodes, because I can imagine how much filler you need to fill those episodes. You should... Come on. Be careful, Neptune, your true intentions are leaking. I do remember the beginning of Bleach fondly. I remember the first couple dozen episodes fondly. And I stopped watching for a bit and I came back and see like, oh, I've moved far, far beyond a few dozens. There aren't many series that can justify that amount of episodes, honestly. Yeah, they had some actually very good series, just don't ever get more. What a shame, what a shame indeed. Let's see, what do we have to offer? And we could do those. Get it done and over with, basically. Which, oh yeah, the introduction to plants. Rather important. that helps a lot. Well, lucky for you, there are some fucked up things out there. It wouldn't be enjoyable otherwise, now would be. I do like the sheer amount of diversity you can get out there, although some formulas have. We've been around for quite a while actually, now that I think about it. And misunderstood. Usually when people are like, yeah, I've seen enough isekai. It started with, well, depending on who you ask actually. Everybody forgets, you know, like way back in the 90s we had stuff like El Hazard, which technically speaking all it's isekai. Before that was a term that people used. But I should actually rewatch El Hazard at some point. It was kind of fun. It was a fun watch. Yeah. The Revenge of the Shield Hero. It was an enjoyable journey. I mean, you know, who doesn't like a good revenge story, honestly? It's like, okay, somebody fucks with you really badly. Don't you want to see what we all would probably do? Take bloody revenge on them. A very humane reaction, honestly, which I kinda do like. Don't forget, there's another one like that. Just a bit more fucked up and more hentai. Indeed. Rito of a healer. I knew you would go there. I see that we're thinking very much alike here, my friend. I mean, don't get me wrong, you can say what you want, but I can actually absolutely understand that sort of reaction. Are people fucking with you to that degree? Yes, you would take a very bloody revenge. Yeah, there are some mangas I could recommend you, and maybe at some point I will actually get some anime, or, well, an entire adaptation, depending on. There's the one with the dark hero. Well, kinda cute. Yeah, kinda figured. Honestly, there isn't really that much anime-wise that have a good revenge story, because usually, let me take the one, what was it? I don't remember the name. From this season with the Beast Tamer. He gets basically fucked out of the hero party because they're like, well, you're useless, you're fucking Beast Tamer. And then they realize like, oh shit, he's actually not useless because his skills are fucking, of course, invaluable. They would be, realistically speaking, anyway. And, you know, he gets a nice chance for revenge, and instead of, you know, being like, well, I'm now gonna start bitch slapping all of you because fuck you, you know, what you've done to me in the past. He's like, I'm gonna get angry at you for insulting my friends. It's like, no, you should get very angry at them for yourself, first and foremost. Yeah, it's a problem, especially, I don't think many animes actually try for that. I mean, remember the whole debate we had when Goblin Slayer came out as an anime, and people were like, this is too gruesome, you can't do that. Like, bitch, please, that's the whole point, it's supposed to be extreme. If it's not extreme, it's not really showing the point. But still, people were like, oh no, you can't do that in anime, can you now? You know, you should be able to do that in anime, very much so, yes. Pretty good choice. It got them so bloody fucking mad, it was amazing. I haven't seen that much bitching for quite a while, honestly. I mean, until then I thought the most bitching you would get out of any anime would probably be, you know, Evangelion. The Neon Genesis of that. Because people have been bitching and moaning about that for fucking eternity. Yeah, I do like that about the Japanese. They have created a very horrible society, but at least the art they produce is fucking amazing. Yeah, honestly, I don't think anime would be nearly as popular if they would start catering, so let's go down that road. Might be shooting themselves in the foot, but that hasn't stopped other people from doing so in the past, so we'll watch carefully for that. But at least, you know. At least in manga we have a lot more nice revenge stories going on, which I do kinda enjoy. I do love it, that whole, you get betrayed. Okay, so yeah, you have every right to be angry and evil about it. Remember that one story about that guy who actually gets killed and returns as basically a powerful skeleton overlord? It's like, yep, I'm gonna destroy the nation that betrayed me now. Because fuck you, that's why. You killed the healer lady that I liked really, really much. I wanted to bang her, now she's dead. I'm not happy about it. You're gonna suffer for that. Yes. Ah, good stuff. Really good stuff. I really hope that some of those actually get them. Why do they take the fucking Beast Tamer one, which is really, really too much of a goody two-shoe story again, instead of taking the Dark Hero's Revenge or something? I don't know. Really graphical manga, I remember that. He really tortures people in very, very bad ways, which honestly is refreshing. Have you seen too much of the good people's shit, dick? No, that one. Yeah, I know that one actually. Honestly, wasn't that good. They, in my opinion, tried a bit too hard to make it something. Yeah. They basically get on an island, there are giant insects around. One of them is really expert when it comes to insects, so she actually uses her knowledge to get them through, but people are stupid, and nobody likes her, and so they make stupid decisions, and... Well, I mean, you know that some animals do horrible things to their prey. Like paralyzing them and laying eggs on them and stuff like that. Yeah, imagine that, but with, you know, people. Let me quickly look that up for you. I'm pretty sure I have that somewhere. Because I have a list of all the things I've watched. Just to make sure. I don't remember the title off the top of my head, but I'll just go through this list quickly. I think it was Kijoban Kyosho Reto. Or in more English terms, the Island of Giant Insects, quite literally. That's actually a very, very distinct English title. You can probably just find it under the English title, The Island of Giant Insects movie. Or you go for the Japanese title, but don't ask me to fucking... I mean, I can just copy that, can't I? I can put it in chat. Should work. It should be the title there. Just for you. Yeah, that's probably better. Honestly, I think you're probably better off getting some recommendations from the older generation. Watch this. They have developed quite a bit of a taste over the years. That does happen. You know, Evangelion is good, honestly. Do you remember when they made the remaster, like the 1.1 and stuff? I kinda did enjoy rewatching it in that format. It was kinda nice. But if I hear one more fucking 14-year-old asshole bitching and moaning about what all is Evangelion and how deep that whole shit is, I'm just going to fucking stop listening. Well, either that or punching them in the face, because, yeah. I too can repeat points I've heard in the past. Yes, that's not really difficult. I mean, Evangelion is cool. It has cool stuff in it, you know, like the fucking mechs are pretty damn fucking awesome. You don't need to tell me about how this is all inspired by some shit or other that you've heard somewhere on the internet. Ah, that one. The Human Rape Project, wasn't it? That's the very, very, very old hentai shit. Don't ask me why I know that at the top of my head immediately. It's not like I randomly saw that title somewhere in my in one of my hard drives just recently, and went like, ah, yeah, that one. Hey Luigi. Yeah, I had a distinct feeling too, honestly. It would be fitting. It does look very, very much like the original. That would be surprising. Of course, you know, they kind of skimmed out on the whole cool part, where you have giant mechs doing cool things. Ah, the mechs in the beginning were really impressive, especially considering the time they were on. I mean, there's always going to be Gundam, but Gundam feels very different from what they try to achieve. Ah, man, that was good times.
今さら気にしない気にしないヤッホー
Ah, good times though. That's a very good question you're asking. I'm not necessarily able to answer that easily. There are really some good ones that I've watched in my time that I fondly remember. Then there are... Basically, I have favorites in different genres. Like, for example, if I want to have something... I want something more relaxed, for example. Stuff like, you know, Eurocamp, which is kind of neat. Nice and relaxing, have great music. But different animes have different aspects. Yeah, that's not how that really works. Honestly, there are more than one that I would say is good enough to rewatch at least once or twice. And then there's classics. I mean, I did kind of enjoy, what was it? One I have rewatched more than once probably would be Strike Witches. You know, the witches without the pants. That's just an amazing concept and amused me greatly. Ah, Strike Witches. And it has actually gotten another season after 10 years or so of not having anything apart from a spin-off that I didn't enjoy that much. Bam. Shot that. On the spot. What else is there? I mean, there was a relatively cool isekai just recently. And then there's other stuff. Like, looks hardcore. They're talking about the Insect Island. Because that shit is pretty damn hardcore. Or Strike Witches, which is also pretty damn hardcore, just in a very different way. Ah, it's a classic at this point. Oh yeah, stuff like Girls with Bands and stuff. That's also pretty neat. Too much, honestly. I've probably watched too much, honestly, at this point. They were probably reading. I would assume so. Yes, the Strike Witches are great, don't you know? It's one of the few series that at some point that I actually don't want to have sitting around on my hard drive, just in case, you know, the internet fails me. Because it kinda does sometimes, and I need something to watch. Are pretty good to go to. But you know, my most favorite go-to would always be Lucky Strike, because Lucky Strike is just... Come on. Come on. I can't even. Actually, where is that? Just out of curiosity. I'm pretty sure I have that one downloaded too at some point. Oh, let me quickly take a look. Where would I put that? I'm pretty sure my folder naming sense will fuck me up again. Probably. Put me under movies. It's not a movie. I wouldn't put that there. Well, it's a classic. Fair point. Also was Lucky Star, wasn't it? I love it. Yeah, of course I'm thinking of Lucky Strike because I sold those fucking cigarettes so fucking often. I have actually school days on my fucking hard drive. That's telling a lot more than I'm actually willing to tell. God damn it. It has Strike Witches. All 3 fucking seasons. You should. It's funny. Enjoyable. Yes. Then again, you know, as with everything like that, it's highly dependent on your preferences. Ooh, right, I have the Higurashi movie here. Actually, I have all of the Higurashi here, don't I? Yes, I have. And... oh yeah, the Saga of Tanya the Evil. That one too. It is fucking wholesome. Yeah, many of the more wholesome ones are probably not gonna fly with you. Like Eurocamp, for example, there's not really any male to identify with at any point available. But you know, you can just watch it from an outsider's point and go like, ah, this is nice and relaxing. Also, the music is fucking great. The older I got, the more I found music to be, it's important to me. Indeed. That makes it fucking easy if you have some... That's also why I like this whole revenge stick very much, because it's such a relatable response. Humans are capable of cruelty to a fucking high degree, and if somebody fucks with you to a very high degree and does horrible things to you, you're not just gonna be the bigger man and go away from that. No. You will take that branding iron and fucking burn them, and you will fucking enjoy the fucking hell out of it, because that feels fucking justifiable. Sumagata-yo. That's also a good one. Very good one. I kinda would like to rewatch it at some point too. You do that, little Kronos. That really depends on what sort of game I'm playing, honestly. Also on what I feel like doing RP-wise, because I usually, when I have a choice of characters, I kinda like to think about what sort of story I wanna play, basically, and sometimes a female character is just more fitting if I wanna play something that is fundamentally different from what I would usually play, in order to basically make a, not just mental, but also a visual cut between my characters. Playing somebody of the other than gender then helps a lot with that. Because, you know, I have basically my one standard archetype that I like to play as if the game allows me to, so if I want to diverge from that, I go for a very, very different impression. Jesus, I'm out of nowhere. I kinda like to, well, at least for my main characters, I do like them to be, generally speaking, good characters. Not the very blatant goody two-shoes that you sometimes find presented to you, but more somebody who thinks of the good in the long term. But since I also do like to play a classical mercenary type who basically is just in it for the money, I do like to play them as women. Not that I would assume that most women are like that, but more like because I do like the visual cut there. Makes me remember what character I'm supposed to be, and follow along and make the right decisions for that character. Maybe just a me thing, but kinda like what I really don't care who they end up banging with. That's kinda make me cringe a bit if I have to flirt with a man sometimes though. But hey, my little ladies also had their fun time.
あなたに勧めたい本もあったし。いいの？いや、ちょっと勝手に決めないでよ。鉄の派と肉体派で。行くわよ、ネプテューヌちゃん。それそれ。うわー、ダメ。そんな分厚い本投げちゃダメだってば。
It can be an interesting archetype, depending a bit on how you play it. I mean, drunk with power can just mean somebody who has all the strength in the world and randomly start beating up kids at full power because he can. But that's just boring and cruelty for no good reason. Make it smart. Be smart about it. And it can be a lot more interesting. Yeah, kinda. I'm still watching it when it comes out, but it's not something I look forward to. Also, you know, I think at this point they've kinda overdone they've went so far in the idea of being intellectual evil, basically, that they turned it around and it became pretty damn stupid. Ah, such a pain. You have a good concept, then they were due to the point when they even don't manage it any longer. There is one I have in my head, but there was one isekai I actually somewhat enjoyed because it actually also, well, had good music and stuff. What was that called? Oh yeah, Hanzuki no Gekujo. That was nice, but probably not for you. Yeah, they had a good start. Ooh, yeah, there was also another anime that actually is somewhat sticking out, Summertime Render. That stuck out to me at first. Now, where is that one isekai that was okay-ish? Okay, and there's always, I mean, I do love it. Yeah, every single fucking time I see another Fate thing come out, I'm like, if I want Fate, I play the fucking visual novel. Apart from, you know, Prismilia, because, well, Prismilia was awesome. Hey, that's mostly when I start mumbling to myself. The last one I said, well, technically speaking I mentioned last Prismilia, but before that I was like, Honzuki no Gekoku Jo Shishu ni Taru Tame ni wa Shundan hu. Like me, Jesus Christ, that's not my language. A Sentence of a Bookworm. English title's better. Was a pretty cute one. Also, actually, kinda emotional, actually. Kinda neat. I enjoyed that. And then there was Summertime Render, which is... I liked it because it actually stuck out as something different for once. You know, not just the same, but you actually have something set up with... It starts off with you have a murder mystery, you have time travel, you have all the cool elements. It's like, so much potential. Although I haven't finished it yet, so I'm not gonna... Yeah. If you want something very, very nice and interesting, who at some point really broke any conduct they should have in the anime, look for the Fates Calate liner, the Prismilia ones. It's a very different interpretation of Fate, and I liked it very much. And then there comes that one scene where you're like, whoa, what the fuck? This is taking it up to 11? And then they went past 12 all the way to 1, and it's like, okay. The Fate Stay Night. I still have the original visual novel somewhere on my PC. Quite enjoyable. Quite enjoyable indeed. Oh yeah. Mushoku Tensei. The jobless guy who gets reincarnated. That one was actually surprisingly well out in complete. Most people have. I mean, you can't really avoid it. Fate is just too big to avoid. The original series, the visual novel, I should say, honestly was pretty damn great. The anime doesn't do it nearly as much justice, but it's still pretty okay. And recently we've actually got a movie for the Heaven's Feel route, basically the third route in the game you can get. And it's actually interesting. They did it precisely like how it is in the visual novel. They didn't cut out too much, honestly, but it still feels lacking. The whole description of scenes really lacks in anime form sometimes. Yeah, Fate series is good. But you know, just sort of fun, just to compare your knowledge of Fate and then just Google for Fate Calate liner and you'll see a certain discrepancy. I'd be kinda amused with it, probably. Pretty good time. Fate series. Actually, I can probably, if I can get this... Oh, this is gonna be challenging now. This is fucking going to be challenging. Normally say I'm not in for a good challenge sometimes. Can I get this to work? Where the fuck would I even have that? Oh yeah, probably in the other folder, wouldn't I? Yeah. Fate. Stay Night. There it is. We're gonna do something very, very interesting. Let's see if it works. This is gonna be challenging as fuck though. Because this is a very, very old visual novel and it's really not meant to be... I would actually say go for it. Give it a few episodes. It is actually surprisingly good, I found. At first I wasn't too much into it because, you know, I've seen so much reincarnation isekais, it's like, it's enough. Also, why are you so loud? Yeah, it actually has a good plot, honestly. Now we're gonna change the window. Let's see if this works. No promises yet. There's a distinct feeling that it's not just gonna work. It will work. Oh, for fuck's sake, that's nice. original one. Also, it's loud as fuck, but you know, this game is so old it actually is okay to be loud. And what we're gonna do here is we're gonna be smart about it, we're gonna be tricky about it. Like this. Then we go to extra. Movies. Then you can see the original intro to the original Fate visual novel. Fucking old as... Oh, hell. Oh, good times. Exit 6 proved surprisingly easily actually, considering its age. Kinda impressive. I'm only working out from when that is. Early 2000s. I didn't know. This is not new stuff. This is really old. Golden but golden. And you know why this one is so fucking golden? Because if you go in here, you go like statues. If you go in here, you see everything has classes and ranks, because this is still very much going for the idea of basically see it in a game way, which is why everything has ranks and stuff. They really worked well on that, honestly. Rank 3, Anti-Personal Noble Phantasm, range 1 to 2. Because you know, you have to have a range in any decent RP system, and maximum targets. A++, Anti-Castle Noble Phantasm, range 1 to 99, maximum target, 1000 people. I mean, yeah. Here is King Arthur. Prodigally. Shaper. Then we have Tutuladen from the Irish ones. Then we have a very special hero. Then we have our little Medusa. And that's the Who Are You again? Also somebody from the Greek one. And we have Assassin. I don't get Assassin, no, they don't get Assassin because of that. But because that's the wrong Assassin. That's the right Assassin. Hassan Sabah. And Hercules, who has become mad again. Technically speaking, it's very accurate to his legend. It's like, okay, I'm insane again. It's like, oh, I feel home and bold again. Good times. Grand series on stream. I would watch that. It is a good strategy game, that's what I mean. I watched it just for that part. Kinda sad, isn't it? So limited. And Darksaber. Darksaber that's corrupted, and then everything is evil. I am not going to click on the, because since I have this completed, I have the gallery. And of course the gallery will also include the not pictures. Such a pain. Ending list. I bought a package stamps. I played a lot of this game. Hey, it's true end, only this one. Another playbook. Good end, true end. Then 3, the normal end, which is okay, but not that good, and then they have the true end. Which is basically where the movie is set. Also the playtime. Did I say my playtime? Yes it is. 5 days, 19 hours, 90 minutes. It's a lot of playtime I've accumulated. Okay. Good times. What else do I have in here? Far too much, don't I? Yeah, far too much. Indeed. Ryan's games are special like that. They're like, meh. I'm sure they're gonna figure that out. And, well, especially if somebody who really likes to actually takes their time doing things methodically, yes, you learn that quickly. Okay. Now let's just get to the point where we actually, basically where my save game is, so I can actually change it over. Stop throwing books at people! Indeed, you're not supposed to immediately win. He's a very special character, to put it mildly. We're going to make a save game. Actually, can I see somewhere where I am in the story at this point? That would help a bit. Because I'm pretty sure we're up where I was. Indeed. That's a very special character. I did enjoy him. To be fair. No question there. Doesn't seem like I can just easily get that out. I think we're relatively short to where we were in my save game. I'm pretty sure I had gone through all of that. I wasn't in the station yet. Thanks, Solid Snake. That does sometimes feel like it, doesn't it? I mean, to be fair though, not the worst series you could take inspiration from, honestly, as far as I'm concerned. Did a lot of stuff right, actually. kinda, yeah. I remember that.
ネプギアじゃない。それにネプギアのお姉さんも久しぶりだね、ユニちゃん。もうそのネプギアのお姉さんってのをやめて。なんか水臭いし、ちゃんと名前で。すみません。どうも慣れなくて。この子はユニちゃん。ノワールさんの妹。意地っ張りでちょっとひねくれてるけど、すごい頑張り屋さんでだと私は思ってるんですけど。
Yeah, some overlaps there.
ラステーションの教会にはユニちゃんとノワール。ノワールさんとケイさんは
Let's make you suddenly think of it and go like, another man's, probably hentai, And then you look up the title and go like, that's strange.
さすがノワールさん、遊んでてもやる。相変わらず真面目だね。その点私はノワールとは一味違うからね。それ自慢することじゃないと思い。それとケイなんだけど。どうして？まさか教祖を辞めちゃったとか？辞めた。平和な国の運営なんて退屈で凡人な人が言い出して、新しいビジネスを始め。そうなんだ。
So bored of a peaceful country, she starts her own company. Fair enough, fair enough.
じゃあユニちゃんも大変だね。教祖のいえ、そうでもないですよ。なんだかんだで半分以上はおね。ねえお姉ちゃん、ここと比べられる。でネプギアは何し。はあ。
But do give that whose attention you watch. That's probably going to be enjoyable for you in the long run. Takes some getting used to being young, or being in the young boy's mind. Go like, yes, that's kind of interesting. But also do take the more major approach more of the time, which is kind of enjoyable.
この間偶然たまたま2人で対戦できるゲームを買ったんだけど。でもいいの？
Yeah. I mean, that comes with a certain risk. You could try give it just an episode watch, but if you're like me, you could also get in, a bit absorbed, and then you watch like 3 episodes, and it's like, shit. Yeah, that's precisely the problem. Especially when you try something new to get into it. It's like playing a new game for the first time. You're like, okay, I'm just gonna give it a quick look before I stream it to make sure that everything actually runs, and you sit there like 2 hours straight and play it. If I can, I do that too. It's really hard to stop sometimes. But damn it, now I wanna rewatch that again. Actually, it's gonna get another season at some point. Was confirmed, apparently. Pretty sure this is the point I was at in my other save game. Jesus Christ, it has been a while since I played this. Pretty sure, yes. Well, we can just try that out, can't we? By just clicking through it. Well, that's the problem. They can't all be winners. No matter how many animes you get in a new season, not all of them are gonna be pleasant. I do think that the amount of less than interesting ones have increased. Actually makes me want to rewatch older ones again, because at least get some quality content then. Not just some disappointing shit. Oh well, oh well. Yeah, you in here? Oh yeah, I forgot that room. Pretty special. That's not much, honestly. I should go ahead and watch some Prism Liner. Yes, that's gonna be interesting. Especially if you know the characters from Fate, you're gonna be like, that's strange. Although, I will admit one thing. While they did take a very comical approach to things, and then they started looting their own lolis, which was strange of an experience, to be certain, but the fighting scene's actually pretty damn well done. Let me give you the full title, why don't I? Where is it? I'm pretty sure I have you in my list here. Actually, I'm so fucking sure of it. I'm not even questioning that. Yeah. 8 H. Pressure. Ilya. Because, you know, magical girls and shit. You might be first like, what is that? That has nothing to do with Fate any longer. There's roughly something to do with Fate. There's still a Holy Grail war, technically speaking, going on. You know, so some of the basics are still there, but they take it in a very different direction. Indeed, magical girls. 2 to be precise. Well, technically a bit more, because that staff allows pretty much anyone they choose to transform, which means we have a whole 4. And there's a special episode where some others tried out with interesting results. Well, I have many reasons for watching that. Hey, you know, Ilya can be bloody cute if she wants to be. Which is surprising considering what a ruthless murderer she can also be on the other side. Especially if you know of the Fate series somewhat beforehand, you're kinda gonna get some extra enjoyment out of that. And let's just say, you know, you might have seen some kisses in anime. Watch it until you see how they do kisses. Then you'll be like, okay. I mean, you know, normally it's like, don't loot the lolis, please, because that is not a good idea, but no, the series actually takes the work out for you. They do it themselves. Quite literally. Some of those months were like, wait a second, this is going a bit faster than I'm used to. And you're sitting there like, okay. Okay, why not? My bad is never working. Please play games. Went home, started playing games again. Oh, you know, if you have really a lot of time, start watching the Fate series with the original, then start watching Fate Zero to get all of the previous story nonsense out of the way, then watch some of the Grand Order shit, and then watch some Prismelia just to put icing on the cake. Because oh boy. Now you have wasted a lot of hours.
中身は重度のゲームオタクっていうレトゲーだけじゃなくゲーム全般何でも好きでその中にはちょっと
I mean, just going off the pictures of the walls, you can kind of tell what sort of games little Bert would enjoy playing. The sort of game that I would probably not enjoy playing. For some mystical reason.
私も昔強引に勧められてハマりかけたことがあったっけ
I remember that scene.
リーンボックスは唯一女神候補生がいない国なんですけどその代わりにベールさんは教祖のチカさんのことを実の妹みたいに可愛がっています
Put that to JG, yep. I mean, that's also not a bad one, I'd say.
そんなにゲームばっかりしててその心配はありませんわチカなら当分チカさんついに愛想をつかされた違いますわ国外にあるリーンボックスなんでも大規模なストが発生したらしくて今頃チカは必死に説得それこそのんきにゲームしてる場合じゃないんじゃない
Yeah, true enough. Anime has found very high highs and low lows, basically. I've seen this far deeper than anything. There is like, why? I'm not ignoring you. I'm doing 5 fucking things at once. It's difficult. Also, to answer your question, I'm doing pretty well. We just now watched the intro movie of Fate, randomly because I was reminded of it. And then I was like, yes, this is actually pretty damn good, isn't it? We're playing some Hyperdimension. Because why not? I mean, to be fair, we're kind of running out of time though, we haven't really achieved much. Alright. Indeed, you can more, you can't just pause. Now we're gonna quickly go to system, not save, load, add one. I'm pretty sure that should be allowed that. Actually, I can do an easy test of that. Yeah, because I finished that, of course. So if I load that, don't you worry. I'll quickly take you to the site, copy the title for you, and actually, fuck, I can just send you the. Yeah, you're in my fucking Discord thing, and then I just sent you the link. I don't see you there. God damn it. German, why are you making it difficult for me? What's your excuse? Why do you make this difficult? Explain thyself. Are you? I don't see you. Am I just blind? I'm blind. Maybe I'm blind. I'm sorry if I'm blind. Wait a second. Wait a second. No, you. Everybody asks things of me at the same time. Okay, one step at a time. I'm gonna take a sip while I open up that Discord thing. Also, I probably shouldn't have a tab open with the fucking insect island. I'm pretty sure there's some pictures there that should be not shared. Okay, first things first. First things first. I'll do this one at a time. Okay, I already taken it out. Now we can do something. Oh, fucking thing. I opened the wrong fucking window. Did I open the wrong fucking window? It's not good. Yes. There it is. There it is. Okay, if I just copy this, that should work. Yeah, that should be the right Discord feed. Go there, then I can send you fucking links, because that makes it fucking easier for me. So much work. Okay, I've done one part. What was I doing? Oh yeah, I was looking up the fucking link for you. Jesus Christ. Don't make me forget that. Important. There it is. First I give you the same roll as everybody. And then I'm going to send you a link. There. Yeah, you kinda get used to that. That's kinda... That's Terry. Nutshell. Okay. Now I have done this. And just because I've chosen this person, I'll also give you fucking Ilya. Because fuck that. I'm gonna harass you now. There, get harassed. With holy power. Yes, yes. Okay. Anything else? Did I promise you anything else? Did I tell you about anything else? Remind me, please. Oh, to be fair. The duck is responsibility of the snowy. To be fair. Yes, you're not the only one multitasking. Get better. Oh yeah, then it's good. You'll probably have to look for a... a platform that will actually play that for you, because I'm pretty sure that's not on the most sites. I mean, I could look for it, I guess, but... What is that game? Oh, that's Hyperdimension Neptunia, don't worry about it. You remember when Chris mentioned his dimensional merge and stuff? You kinda get this. Okay, now we load this. Then I have skills again. Oh, look at that. Level 279. Now I can actually show you plans. Because, you know, there's a lot of stuff in here that you can do. Like this one. All of the cool things. God damn it, beer time too. Jesus Christ, all of the things at the same time. And again, I do agree with beer. This is all the shit you need, and you need all of the nice little things to get this. You know, you might think this list is long. But no. Where is it actually? Where is it? Where is it? There. Now that list is long. And if you really want 100%, you will need to get all of these things done. This is totally not overly long. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Can you imagine the amount of materials I still need for that? I mean, to be fair, I have most of them, but I don't have the original accessories I need for that. Ah, so much to do. And then there's this one, the last dungeon. It's a mini-game inside the game. Can I actually explain that easily? Yes, I can, probably. No, pretty down. So happens, you wanna play some War Thunder? Spinning the day with the waifus. What do you mean spending the days? It's 12. Basically, you have to end it relatively shortly. Because tomorrow is a school game. Look at that, the mini game. It's tower climbing game. Because you know, you don't have enough game inside your game. Take more game. Once again, you have a very different clock from mine. That's quite literally 12. Existential crisis hitting in. Don't worry, I have no crises. Not yet, at least. Phew. Now that I've worked through all of that, I will get myself a beer, because, well, I was ordered to, and you can say no to a good order, but first I'm gonna drink another bit of water with sanity. Why is my own water coming straight from my tap better than that sparkly water for two? Yeah, the theory is absolutely right. It's basically 12. Everything else is just a lie. Now then, where's my beer actually? There. slightly reminds me that I need to get beer. It would be foolish, because I don't have many left. That is not a good stage to be in. Now then. Okay. Close that window, because they're all in the way. Open that window again, then just repeatedly take another look through the list. Test that. Then I'm gonna spam the poor little Ermin a little bit more because I can. That's a nice, well, a different one from this. Nice actual right now season, which is rare. That one. I mean, whatever they do, mono would be a classic, but that's better as a game anyway. Yes, that one because it's different. That makes it enjoyable. And have I missed anything? The good thing is I can actually let this minigame run in the background when I look through things. Quite useful for the ability, I'd say. Quite useful indeed. And I could pull that up. And we get to that one. And there. Well, you have all the things you could ever want for. Enough entertainment for... Yes, I would say, but that's actually a lie. The base. Okay. Oh, now what is going on? I'm just gonna quickly skip through the event because we've already seen it. I'm relatively sure. Yes. Where was that skip button? That's not true. That's not it. Stop button. Yeah, skip button. I knew there was one. Okay, now we're basically up to date. Just have a few things that have changed. Oh, did it see? Dungeon change. Dungeon change is actually an interesting idea to reuse your assets. Instead of changing the dungeon you're in, you're changing the monsters that are in. So that you suddenly get a lot of tougher enemies. New idea, eh? Oh, what's it about? Here's a look at that, actually have all of my fucking formulas. Yeah, your sword really doesn't end up very good at it. I'm pretty sure I can actually... Yeah, because this is another circle. Which means I can go ahead and go like... So that means I now have... Can I use any of those? We'll switch with second attack. Let's destroy all the things. Oh, but let's not destroy the things that aren't bad. Snap the beat stone. I probably can't use the cannon. God damn it. I mean, some words big, because I get that fucking option. I like the second one better. I want to read the second one. The second attack is better. those I can't use because I don't have the... Actually, no. I should have.
私の番ね。
If I refilled my SP, would that be enough? Probably. Do I actually have 4 bars at this point? I have, so I just need to refill that, don't I? Yeah, you too, little Terry. I don't think I'm gonna be around that much longer.
これはどうかしら。
Not enough. Need more SP.
これを使います。
Okay, technically speaking, I should have enough. Yes, I can move now.
見せてあげるわ。
かしら。
私の真の力を。
Who wouldn't want to destroy all the things? Let the fighter play now. What a waste of an ultimate skill.
とどめよ。覚悟。さあ、先に進みましょう。
Yeah, there's some pretty nice ones in there. Okay, now that there are new enemies in here,
不意打ち成功。
you can kill those too for materials. Well, like, yay!
エリアまたね。いつでも行けます。いや
Of course, you kind of want to.
行きます。当たって。この一撃に勝負をかけます。ひどい。待ってました。
You don't really do much damage to me. I have 26,000 HP.
私もたまには活躍しておかないと。いきます。リンクルスターです。私もたまには
It
活
does have
躍
a
してお
few
かないと。
really, really nice
当たって
kinds of
星
pieces.
の輝きよ。
Depending on your taste, of course. To be fair.
チェイストエリア大勝利。レベルアップ。それは残像だよ。
Pretty sure that's an in-game change you can do with one of your plans that changes the combat music. I do like that sort of thing.
またね。これはおまけだよ。私もたまには活躍しておかないと。
Over some damage numbers.
やりました。
Very tasty, even I'd say.
怒りのてっぺんです。落ち着いていかなきゃ。当たって。覚悟してください。よし、倒した。星の輝きよ。待ってました。やあ。ほいだ。
Okay, you're gonna die.
私に勝とうなんて。
The fact that you're actually leveling up in here means these monsters are actually... Oh yeah, that one. Relatively speaking,
こ
stronger.
れってチャン
That's
ス。
the whole idea of the dungeon
ブ
change.
ネブにしてやんよ。
Basically, change the monsters inside the dungeon, get more materials. Yes. That's a good idea, isn't it?
いつでも
Means you don't need to make new assets. Instead, you can just reuse the ones you already have. One of those choices is like, oh, yes. I totally didn't want to save on you now.
星の輝きよ。
Yeah, you really have no chance of actually doing damage to me. Look, the fire is affected, so now it changes its color palette. It was like, yes, I'm evil now.
私もたまには活躍しておかないと。星の輝きよ。落ち着いていかなきゃ。覚悟してください。よし、倒した。ずっと私のターン。上手にはいかないよね。ファイアブルエッジ。いつでも行けます。
Too much to do this game, honestly. That's part of the problem.
星の輝きよネプネプにしてやんよ
Brilliant. Okay, it's all nice and dandy, but that wasn't really actually... Yeah, I can actually see all of the hidden boxes, can't I? Yes, I can. Let's use a plan, isn't it? That's all. Thank you very much for that. Very important. System. Colosseum. Yeah, there it is actually. See? Change the world BGM and change the battle BGM. So many less options. But you say the game is not giving you any options, eh? In fact, the game is giving you a lot of options. Even technology is dead. Let me take a nicer look. Oh, I think it's actually about the time when I actually have to excuse myself. I see this right? Yes, it's 12 and I still have to get up tomorrow.
どこに行くんですか
School days. What a pain in the ass. Comparatively speaking, actually a lot of a pain in the ass. I'd rather just get to work. Makes the time pass a lot faster, I feel. But oh well. You do that. Go ahead, enjoy. Spend some time later on, you know, like tomorrow. Watch some Strike Witches. Just because, you know, who doesn't like witches without pants? Very, very interesting concept. Because every bloody last season, we have had this one person who comes by and like, oh, you have to wear any pants. That shouldn't be disappointing, honestly. I enjoyed it, but that's the problem, you know, it's all a matter of taste at the end of the day. And taste is not really something you can predict, let's just say. Now then, let me see. I will take another nice steady break of the pipe. Go through the mental list if I forgot anything. I made a set of notes. That's good.
あれなんだろうこのクエスト市民団体のデモを解散させる
It does seem rather like I have actually done everything I wanted to do. Rare as that is, mind you. I shall say. Shall bid you adieu for the moment. Hail good one all of that, and let me quickly see who dropped by actually. It's always the nice still part, isn't it? Alright, first and foremost on the right side, the YouTube side, we have Yuro Snowy coming by. You're like, damn, you're playing too much anime. Am I really? I feel like I'm not really playing too much anime. I tend to change games that are not supposed to be anime into anime when I can, because you know, who wouldn't want to have some waifus? Who doesn't like a waifu fight Hitler or Mussolini? Like, yes, a truce. I need to play some more Heart of Iron, don't I? Oh well, that is everything I can see on that side. On the other side, the Twitch side, there's a lot more going on. First and foremost, we have... God damn it, that's a long list. First we have a little Kronos coming by, being the first, as you know. Justly deserves that. Not indeed he was the first, he came in and actually said so. Very important little thing, isn't it? Then, next in line we had... actually, Lerman came by first, didn't he? Yes, he came first to be very much weepy about it. He has been corrupted, probably even further than he was before. Because now he can enjoy some insect islands. Ah, yes, let the corruption spread. Spread it further. Well, I'm sure there's gonna be some enjoyment out of that. Then we have Little Strategy member also coming by for a bit. And, well, you know, not abused, not abused. Yes, yes. Although, yeah. I'm not sure he was amused. At least a little bit. At least a little bit. Last but not least, we have the one who is desperately pinging you on Discord going like, hey, don't ignore me. It's like, it's not like I'm not doing anything else, you know? I'm sitting here trying to stream to game. Try to look up some absolutely not game-related stuff on else. But I'm not that good at multitasking. I can do 2 things at once. But if you ask me to do 5 things at once, that will end up horrible. Let's not do that, shall we? Once at a time at best. And I think that was everybody easily mentionable. As for everybody else on the lurking sites, do feel appreciated too, of course. Pat yourself on the shoulder for a well done indeed. And I do hope to see you again tomorrow with, what actually? Depends, honestly. Kinda feel... When we could spurge out a bit more with the weepiness. There's another game which I introduce you to. Also has pretty nice music, actually. Or maybe some WoW. You know, because I do like to be all over the place. Kinda suits my personal interests quite well indeed. I guess I'll decide that rather randomly once tomorrow comes around. Or so the idea goes, at least. Because, you know, it's just easier for me. Makes for a very good even strategy. Now, when I'm still owing a beer, I will actually start drinking it now. And, well, I've spoken too much about anime, I'm probably gonna watch some anime. Why don't I? Sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? Is there actually anything new episode-wise out that I would watch right about now? I can always just rewatch some good old Strike Witches or something, but kinda need to be in the mood for that, honestly. Doesn't really seem like it. Oh, actually, it was telling nice. The Chainsaw Man has a new episode about it. Episode 4. Oh, it might be worth a watch. I'm gonna give me something to come down to. It sounds like a good plan, doesn't it? Yes. Is it that, or maybe I myself will actually go also go for a rewatch. I mean, I kinda planned on a rewatch of the Mushoku Tensei anyway, because that's gonna get another season, and at some point you kinda want to rewatch from the start, just, you know, to shorten the wait time a bit, maybe. Maybe. I haven't watched it that long ago, so it will be kinda too fresh in my memory, maybe. Maybe better to watch a bit longer. I forgot there's another fucking remake of Berserk. Why does Berserk get so many remakes? Why did they all the time make it even worse with more CGI? Fuck's sake. Nice. Berserk. That's one of an interesting author. Like, it's just for now that'll be finished. But that don't write any tales. Let's see what this is about. You do that. I think actually, you know what, screw all of this nonsense. I'm gonna accompany you in that. I'm gonna watch the first episode myself again while I drink the beer that I owe. Now if somebody commands me randomly to drink a beer, I could not claim myself to be a German if I were to decline such a nice offer. As such, well, I'll do that, enjoy myself with that, and watch the series again. Let's reload that. I mean, come on. I can tell you, if you want to find out if somebody is actually German or not, you just offer them a beer. If they decline, you can shoot them out on the spot. Or, you know, you can just take the German as a bait. Suck it up for yourself. I would hope so. The Finnish should understand us. Scandinavian people are good people. I approve this message. Me too. I approve it very much so. Oh yeah, I remember it. Oh yeah, the first episode. I forgot that's special. Because, you know, something that has always wondered me. If you take an adult male's mind and put it into, you know, a new body, let it respawn basically, even if he's a child, he still would be a man. The woman who breastfeeds you is not your mother, technically speaking. Wouldn't you find that rather interesting? Random. Very random short. But yeah, it's a nice random short to end on. Like, free access to TVs. I'm all for that, actually. But oh well. before I start spouting more nonsense, I'm going to go for my beer now. So there's a note here, but that is, oh yeah, that means that tomorrow I'm actually gonna be doing during the afternoon, doesn't it? Meh, shouldn't impact streaming at all, so meh, it is. And with that nice note, I'll say this once again, have a good one.